Well, here we are with Velvet and Marigold. They're a little messy this morning. I need to clean them up. They appeared on the 8th of September. Their mama kitty, Little Gray, brought them up to the house. She's one of our barn cats, which they're really important out here because of the rodents. And anyway, she brought them up to the house on Sunday the 8th, and I didn't see them until late in the afternoon by the woodpile, and she never showed back up. And there were 5 kittens. There were 2 black ones, there was 1 solid gray one, there was 1 dark calico or possibly tortoiseshell, and then Marigold, who's a lighter tortoiseshell kitten. And so by Sunday night, when Little Gray did not reappear, I brought the kittens in. And they did really good until the following Saturday when, well, early in the day on that Saturday, they began to have diarrhea. And I had been feeding them the kitten milk replacer, and they were drinking that out of little saucers, and you'll see that in the rest of the video. They're in the bathtub, and they're in little plastic wash basins in the backyard. Anyway, so they started having diarrhea, and then sadly the first kitten, the other black one, died on Sunday. So Monday morning, first thing, I was at the local veterinarian, and she tested them and found out that they have Parvo. I was on the phone with my friend in Florida who runs a cat rescue, and she thought it might be coccidia, but she said if it was, trucks. She said if it was coccidia, their poop would have smelled really bad, and it didn't. It just smelled like the kitten milk replacer. So anyway, the vet gave them some medication and sent me home with some supplies and also some gastrointestinal canned food for kittens. And so started feeding them that, and they seemed like, they were going to do better. But then on late Monday, early Tuesday, the calico kitten died. And that was just a really hard day for me anyway, for personal reasons. And then on the next day, the Wednesday, the solid gray male died. And I was really losing hope that any of these kittens would survive. Slowly, though, these 2 have rallied. Their dietary, switching them over to the canned food seems to have helped. Getting them outside every day for some playtime and exercise, and doing my best to keep them clean. Keeping their butts clean is the hardest thing. I have huge respect for mama kitties, in addition to herding cats, because these guys, when you turn them loose, they want to go everywhere. Anyway, that is the story of Little Gray's kittens, and that's why you've not seen me commenting very much, because I've been busy looking after these little ones. And I will keep you updated as to whether or not they make it. They're at this point eating solid food. They're learning about kibble. I've been moistening the dry kitten kibble, so they're getting used to that. And then they're drinking water. If you're wondering about Barley, he has absolutely no interest in these little guys. He's curious, but as soon as you turn him loose and they start going towards him, he runs off. He's like, nope, I'm not going to wash them or do anything with them. So, and interestingly, when I've taken them outside, and Artemisia is the other barn cat who's kitten. She had 2 kittens. She has no interest in doing anything with these little guys either. So I brought them in, and now I'm tending to them. Anyway, if they make it through the next few weeks, I'll be bringing them back to the vet for their checkup and whatever else the vet thinks might be helpful for them. And then, I don't know, people have been asking, are you keeping them or are they going to be up for adoption? And that remains to be seen whether they come through the next few weeks and keep growing. So thanks for watching. See y'all in the next video. Till then. Mew, 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 mew. Come on. Who let the kittens out? Mew, mew, mew. Who let the kittens out? Come on. You can do it. So the other thing I didn't mention in that first part of the video was they are learning to use a litter pan, and I also put a small piece of firewood with some good bark on it in their little box that they stay in at night, so they're learning to scratch on that. Additionally, besides the veterinarian assistance, I talked to a friend of mine, Ursula, who does homeopathics, and she ordered some of the Parvo homeopathic remedy. So they will be getting that as soon as it arrives, which should be probably Tuesday this coming week. Anyway, that is the kitten update. Well, we just finished supper, and Marigold has crawled into the little nest I built. And Velvet is thinking about maybe 1 or 2 more bites. Night, night, kitties. He's thinking about getting in there if she'll give him some space. I think they'll both fit.